I don't know what's going on with Jikook lately, but each new appearance leaves more questions than answers. Jungkook started by talking about something as simple as going to the movies alone, demonstrating once again how much he enjoys the little things in life. Then he surprised us by meticulously preparing every last detail of his livestream and treating us to a fun night of video games. But if you thought that was all, wait until you see what happened when Jimin appeared in front of him. And the most unexpected moment came with some drawings shared by a fellow soldier, where Jikook appear hugging and sign them together. Today we're going to talk about all of that, because there are too many coincidences to ignore. To truly understand Jungkook, you only need to pay attention to what he himself told us. He said that going to the movies alone is great, a little exciting, and not bad at all, and he even made it clear that he should go alone from time to time because it was so much fun. As fans who constantly observe him, we find it incredible how he manages to transform such a simple, everyday moment into something truly special. Hearing him speak with such enthusiasm about going to the movies makes us realize how much he values the little things in life. The beautiful thing about all of this is seeing how this way of being fits perfectly with the life he shares with Jimin. When a fan closely observes Jikook's relationship, it's clear that this maturity in enjoying his own space is precisely what gives his relationship stability. For people of any age, it's easy to understand that they don't need to do strange things to show their affection. The fact that Jungkook is so independent and calm is clear proof of the love and complete trust he has with Jimin. When Jungkook shares these simple moments, he's also nurturing the world he's built with Jimin. A true fan knows these details aren't accidental, but rather signs of how happy they are together. Seeing Jungkook so happy enjoying a movie on his own confirms that his life with Jimin is real, healthy, and incredibly strong. It's beautiful to see how they support each other and give each other space as a couple, demonstrating that their bond is transparent, sincere, and stronger than ever in front of us all. The same thing happens when we see how Jungkook prepares everything for a livestream, because it completely fascinates us. He adjusts the microphone himself, checks the lighting, and finds the best camera angle before starting, looking like a true professional streamer preparing the perfect broadcast. As fans who don't miss a single detail, we immediately notice the care and enormous dedication he puts into even the smallest things. And there we are, admiring this big-eyed boy who does everything so naturally that the live stream ends up feeling like a chat between friends, making it impossible not to be happy to see how much he enjoys sharing with us. This beautiful effort and dedication to his work are a direct reflection of the affection and admiration he has for Jimin. In Jikook's relationship, these kinds of actions demonstrate how much they support each other as a couple. It's clear to anyone that when someone does things with so much love and patience, it's because they have a peaceful and happy life with the person they love. Seeing him so focused and happy in every broadcast is a clear sign of the beautiful stage he's experiencing with Jimin. As fans who are always attentive to their interactions, we know that every gesture Jungkook makes demonstrates how strong their relationship is. No complicated words are needed to understand it. The care, the smiles, and the dedication he puts into each livestream are real proof that Jikook is more united than ever. Jungkook decided to do a late-night livestream to play video games, and I can only imagine the joy of everyone who was surprised by this. He truly takes his role as a streamer seriously and always makes these moments incredibly fun for everyone watching. One of the things we fans love most is his spontaneity. Suddenly, he appears out of nowhere, turns on the camera, carefully sets everything up, and spends a long time doing what he loves most in front of the screen. Seeing Jungkook so happy playing at night shows us the peace and tranquility he has in his daily life with Jimin. As fans who observe every detail of their lives, it's crystal clear to us that this freedom to connect whenever he wants and enjoy his hobbies is a sign of how strong their relationship is. When someone feels loved, safe, and supported at home, they radiate that same joy to others. These kinds of late-night streams confirm how solid Jikook's bond is without needing complicated explanations. For people of any age, it's easy to understand that Jungkook's happiness isn't a coincidence, but rather the result of the sincere love he shares with Jimin. Every time he logs on to play games and smiles so radiantly, he shows us that their relationship is in a beautiful and trusting phase. As fans of their story together, we're deeply happy to see Jungkook enjoying his life, knowing that Jimin's love and support are always present in everything he does. When Jimin and Jungkook are together, even during a performance in front of thousands of people, they can't resist teasing each other in a very special way. Right on stage, Jimin stops in front of Jungkook and adopts that serious expression we all know so well. And what was Jungkook's immediate response? He casually runs his hand along Jimin's abdomen, as if it were the most natural thing in the world between them. These two have such incredible chemistry that they manage to transform every second of a show into a unique and exclusive moment just for them, ignoring everything else around them. This direct gesture in the middle of a performance is clear proof of the love and deep trust that exists between the Jikook couple. As fans who are always attentive to their interactions, we know that such a spontaneous caress can't be acted or planned. The natural way Jungkook touches Jimin in front of the entire audience demonstrates that their relationship is 100% real and that they aren't afraid to show their affection for each other. Seeing these kinds of scenes live confirms once again that Jimin and Jungkook's relationship is stronger and more passionate than ever. For the entire Jikook fan community, these moments on stage are precious memories that demonstrate their bond goes far beyond the cameras. They turn an ordinary job into a public display of their love, making it clear that their relationship is real, transparent, and very close. A fellow soldier from Jimin and Jungkook's military unit, who also works with the Korean Calligraphy Art Association, recently shared some hand-drawn illustrations from their time in the army, accompanied by their actual autographs. In the shared drawing, Jimin and Jungkook are seen embracing with a closeness and warmth that immediately captures everyone's attention. Seeing these precious memories makes it impossible for all of us fans to not think about the countless special moments, shared experiences, and private conversations they had together during those intense months of service. This all makes even more sense when we remember that, right after finishing their military service, they themselves casually mentioned taking a calligraphy course together to patiently learn this art. That image of the two embracing, preserved by a fellow soldier, is a clear sign of the love and deep bond that sustains the Jikook couple in their daily lives. For people of any age, it's easy to understand that sharing such affectionate moments in an environment as harsh, demanding, and structured as the military demonstrates a profound level of trust and mutual support. Their decision to take a calligraphy course together after their military service shows how much they enjoy making plans as a couple in their free time. Learning something new side by side, sharing the same space, and patiently pursuing a common hobby is clear evidence of how solid, mature, and beautiful their relationship is. For the fan community that closely follows their story, seeing how they constantly seek each other out for activities confirms that Jikook's routine is filled with sweet gestures, love, and a strong motivation to spend quality time together away from work. Knowing that people who lived alongside them in the military cherish these beautiful memories reaffirms once again that the affection between Jimin and Jungkook is 100% genuine, sincere, and a daily occurrence. No complicated words or explanations are needed to see what's obvious. Their relationship is stronger than ever, experiencing a period of absolute stability, respect, and mutual love. The way they care for each other at all times demonstrates that the respect they have for one another is the foundation of everything they've built over the years. Every memory that comes to light about the time they spent together inside and outside of military service confirms that Jikook's bond is real, strong, and something that continues to grow stronger every day. Seeing them share autographs, hugs, and hobbies so honestly shows anyone that their love story isn't fleeting, but a solid relationship that is strengthened with every gesture and every decision they make together. Every time Jungkook makes that signature face, it's like he instantly unlocks a whole new level of cuteness in front of the cameras. Seriously, those of us who are fans always wonder how it's possible for a man to be so incredibly talented and, at the same time, maintain that sweet expression that makes anyone want to keep him safe and sound. It's precisely in moments like these that we remember with absolute clarity why he's a definite bias for so many of us. It's not just about his amazing voice, his flawless stage performances, or his boundless talent, but the complete package he represents as a person. That natural tenderness and that charming way of being are precisely the qualities that win Jimin's heart every day in his daily life. For people of any age, it's easy to understand that a personality as sincere, sweet, and transparent as Jungkook's is the perfect complement in the Jikook pairing. When we observe the way they interact and look at each other, it becomes crystal clear that those sweet gestures that bring a smile to our faces are the same ones that create such a deep and special connection with Jimin. The way Jungkook presents himself without filters demonstrates the enormous comfort and confidence he feels in his surroundings, making his relationship always feel full of affection and truly beautiful moments. As fans who are attentive to every detail of their lives, it's wonderful to see how Jungkook maintains that pure essence intact while continuing to grow as an adult and as an artist. His ability to convey so much warmth with a simple look or a spontaneous smile is clear proof of the peace and happiness he experiences every day alongside Jimin. No complicated explanations or difficult words are needed to understand it. The sincere love and constant support they have for each other as a couple allow Jungkook to feel safe, free, authentic, and deeply affectionate. Accepting that we will continue to be completely dedicated to admiring this man is something that comes very naturally to the entire Jikook fan community. Seeing Jungkook so fulfilled, smiling, and full of tenderness reaffirms once again how solid, true, and beautiful the love story he's building with Jimin truly is. His ease in showing himself as he is reflects the stability of their bond, demonstrating that having the right person by your side allows you to shine with much more strength and sincerity before the entire world. Every expression, every spontaneous laugh, and every detail of his personality are precious memories that confirm to all of us fans that their relationship is stronger than ever. The chemistry between them isn't something that can be hidden or disguised, because it's evident in the freedom with which they smile and support each other at all times. Jimin and Jungkook's story continues to show us that true affection is reflected in the simplest everyday actions, making it absolutely clear that Jikook's relationship is 100%. All of us fans love how spontaneous and authentic Jungkook is at all times. In the middle of a live stream with thousands of people watching every second of the screen, he simply takes an inhaler, puts it to his nose with complete ease, and continues talking as if it were the most normal and everyday thing in the world. It's precisely this unique and uninhibited naturalness that makes us all feel so close to him during each live stream. Jungkook doesn't try to appear perfect, nor does he worry about acting rigidly or calculatedly in front of the cameras. He's simply himself in every moment he shares with us. He does everyday things without thinking twice or hesitating for a second, acting exactly as if he were having a close conversation with his closest lifelong friends. It's incredibly beautiful, genuine, and transparent to see, making it completely impossible not to fall in love with his simple, spontaneous, fun, and authentic way of being. This pure authenticity and unfiltered ease are precisely the details that strengthen his relationship with Jimin day by day. For people of any age, it's incredibly easy to understand that someone who appears so genuine, calm, and unpretentious in public is experiencing absolute peace and happiness in their personal life and home. When we observe Jikook's dynamic with the attention of fans, it becomes crystal clear that this freedom to be oneself without fear of judgment is the main pillar that sustains their relationship. As fans who constantly observe every interaction, every glance, and every gesture between them, it brings us immense joy to see Jungkook so comfortable in front of everyone. The ease with which he performs these everyday actions live is transparent proof of the enormous emotional stability he enjoys daily alongside Jimin. No complicated words, difficult terms, or confusing analyses are needed to realize a very simple truth: when a person feels loved, respected, supported, and understood by their partner, they effortlessly transmit that same security, serenity, and joy to everyone around them. The beautiful confidence Jungkook displays in front of the cameras is a direct reflection of the healthy, stable, and constant love he shares with Jimin in private. Furthermore, the way Jimin celebrates and nurtures Jungkook's spontaneity shows us how much they complement each other as a couple in every aspect of their lives. Knowing he is accepted and loved just as he is allows Jungkook to express himself with absolute freedom, knowing that in Jimin he always has a safe haven, unconditional support, and a partner who understands him perfectly. Ultimately, these spontaneous and fun moments reaffirm why the Jikook story is so special, genuine, and beloved by the entire fan community. Seeing Jungkook be so authentic, fun, spontaneous, and free demonstrates that his relationship with Jimin is based on total acceptance, blind trust, and mutual support.